And welcome to the first fan package video that I'm going to be producing. Filming in a different part of my apartment here this time around, mainly to get away from that stupid fridge in the kitchen. Even though you're probably going to still be seeing that fridge at some point in some future videos, but oh well. Anyway, this fan package was sent in by Erika in Alberta, Canada, and again I thank her so much for sending this because it costs a lot to ship from Canada to the US, and even from US to Canada it just costs a bunch. So she sent a bunch of Canadian goodies, and I'm going to get through them all. One item in particular that I'm not going to get to this time around, but it will be in a future video, is this poutine sauce right here. It's poutine gravy in a can, and I will get to this though in a future video. It's going to be part of something big, so I think you can probably guess what it is, but stay tuned for that. But we got some other goodies here, and we'll just get through them one by one. I actually have a bunch of notes here, so that I'm not going in completely blind. Let's get going. First off, we got some Cheezies here, and they look very similar to the Cheetos that you probably find in the US and maybe all over the globe. Wrote down that it was invented after World War II, made in Ontario, and it's made by the Hawkins brand here, and yeah, the Hawkins brand in Ontario. I know they've been criticized for having high trans fat, and it shows. It says trans fat 4.5 grams, and that's in this one package. So I can definitely see why people are like, no, don't eat that, that's unhealthy. Well, a lot of this crap in here is unhealthy, so I don't care. But you gotta love that it's real cheddar cheese and the Canadian flag. I don't know if you can really see it, but right there, or Canadian maple leaf, I should say, right there. But for the interest of science, let's try this. There it is, right over there. That's delicious. If you've ever had the crunchy Cheetos, that's exactly what this really tastes like. I love that it says real cheddar cheese. Again, I said aged cheddar, there's no preservatives in here. Real good stuff. So if you can ever get your hands on the Cheezies, definitely give it a go. Next up we have a Mr. Big, and this is made by Cadbury. Mr. Big mainly because it's their largest bar that they sell. As you can probably see, I don't know if you can, that's Alex Ovechkin on the wrapper. So if you are a fan of Alex Ovechkin, maybe it's further incentive for you to get this. If not, then try the bar anyway, but just don't look at his face. It's a bunch of like caramel and peanuts and Rice Crisps in here. So that's what it really looks like. We can get this. Oh, there we go. Some nice little wafer in there. I think it's vanilla wafer right in there. I also noticed the way that this wrapper kind of gave way. Alex Ovechkin's face is still intact right here. But the Mr. Big bar is absolutely delicious. Great chocolate, and Cadbury, come on. And overall just got everything that I really want. Just a little bit of crispiness in that wafer, a little bit of peanuts I believe are in there. The caramel is awesome, so another great item. You're probably going to be seeing over the course of this video that there's nothing spicy in here. That's alright. I don't really care. You know, you can send some spicy stuff. You don't have to send spicy stuff. But all in all, it was just me wanting to have a little taste of Canada. I'm just going to get the Smarties out of the way real fast. They look like M&Ms, actually. And I've never seen these Smarties until maybe a couple of weeks ago, when I think I saw them in a novelty shop in Portland. But these are different from the tablet-looking Smarties that you might have seen in the U.S. in the candy aisle. This one's made by Nestle, and it's again looks like M&Ms. Comes in different colors here. I think there's about 8 different colors in here. But there's what they look like. So yeah, they definitely look like M&Ms. So let's give this a go. Whatever the shell was, it definitely set it apart from what M&Ms actually taste like. Really good chocolate, and I can already see how it's different from an M&M. They're not related in any way, but they're quite good too. They say natural flavors here on the box. They used to be made with an artificial coating before, but they got rid of all of that, and now it's back to natural. And then they have this whole story with how they had to discontinue the blue Smartie, the blue coating, because they couldn't find the natural dye, and then they found one, and it's the last few years or so it made its way back into production. So yeah, Smartie's pretty darn good too. Coffee Crisp. It's popular in Canada. It's got UK origins. If you heard of Roundtree's Wafer Crisp, that's pretty much what this is. That's what I'm guessing. Coffee cream, cookie wafers, and a milk chocolate coating. Mostly coffee flavoring, only a small hint of coffee. So there are several Coffee Crisps in here. This is what one of them looks like. I think I lost some. We lost containment. But, well, you can at least see what the wafer looks like, and then there's some of the chocolate right there. See the chocolate coating? So here is the Coffee Crisp. I definitely get the coffee hint in there. It's not overpowering. It's very, very good. I think it's really nicely balanced. This is something I would eat all the time. This is really delicious. And yes, this is made by Nestle, so check this out if you can find it. I know at one point in time it was pretty, you could find it in the US. I don't know if you can really find it now, except for maybe some places that import from elsewhere. So if you can find Coffee Crisp, get it. Mars bars. You can find them here. It's got to look a little harder. So there are 4 in here. This is what one of them looks like. Mars has a Canadian factory. It's in Ontario. Yes, it's in Ontario. That's what a Mars bar looks like. But I believe there's caramel in here. The inside almost looks like a Three Musketeers with caramel added. So here we go. The caramel sticking to the roof of my mouth. So this is just outstanding. There's a lot of caramel in here. And I don't know if you can really see that, but there's a bunch of caramel in there. And the underside has the underside of the filling is very much like a Three Musketeers type of thing. Absolutely fantastic. You can get your hands on Mars bar too. I would say buy a whole box of them. It was that good. Trying to hold off on being a true glutton because there's so many items. So that's why I'm taking 1-2 bites here and there and then just moving on to the next item, because otherwise I wouldn't make it past the fourth item. Got some hot rods. And this is a dried sausage snack. It's kind of similar to Slim Jim in the US. Look at this. Several little beef sticks in here. So there's all your beef sticks. And again, they look very much like a Slim Jim. Let's see if I can open this one now. Unbelievable, I did. Yeah, it smells like a great beef stick. It's like pepperoni. It has a pepperoni-like kind of smell to it. But there are 20 of these in here, so let's give it a go. It has a natural casing snap to it. This is a great snack food for if you have your buddies over, watch the football game or something, or I guess now this time of year maybe the baseball game. But wow, this is good. We need more Canadian items in the States. We just do. Why do we not have more of these items in the States? I have no idea. But good stuff. Got Wagon Wheels. Yes, Wagon Wheels. This was started around right after World War II, and the Wild West was a thing back then. And I guess they made the shape to kind of look like a wagon wheel. There's a marshmallow filling right there and a chocolate coating. It's almost like a marshmallowy filled biscuit with chocolate coating right there. So let's give this a try. Another really good item. I think the marshmallow in there really makes it a tad too sweet for me. Maybe I taste the granular, I have a granular taste, aftertaste in there. But it's still really good. Probably will not be my first choice compared to all these great items, but it's still a very nice little snack food if you need a sugar craving. You need to kind of get that sugar fix. I saved this for among the last. This is Mousse West. Yeah, this will get your attention, huh? Mousse West, in terms of the snack food, shared the same name as the movie star, and then the name got changed around the 1980s or so. Yeah, more trans fat. Yay, more trans fat. I guess we're just supposed to look at the beautiful woman on the cover, right? So let's see what Mousse West has inside. So there are 8 cakes in here. Two per package, so I guess 4 packages. Okay, so it's a dessert cake with cream filling. So this is what a Mousse West looks like. Alright, cream filling in here, I guess similar to like, a Twinkie or something. So that's what it looks like inside. It's pretty darn good. It's a sponge cake-like consistency inside. Cream filling, I didn't get a whole bunch of that in the first bite. Good chocolate shell. But it's pretty good. I'm making a tiny mess over here. I'll clean it up later. Personally, there's no bad item here. There really is no bad item. Again, like I said, I thank Erika for sending this down. Alright, last item, and I saved this intentionally for last because it's something that I've, again, never had, and I feel like we need to devote a little segment to it. Canadian pure maple syrup is in my hands right now. I'm so used to the crappy syrups you find in the store in the US. You forget that there's actually pure maple syrup out there. This is Canada #2 amber maple syrup. So here we go, let's give this a try. And I don't have a spoon here. See, it's still unopened. Smells like maple. Wow. Yeah, that's something I don't, that's completely foreign to me. That actually there's a maple smell instead of this artificial crap that you otherwise find in the store. It's kind of addicting. Holy cow. That is really good. I wonder if I should have drank the whole bottle. Nah, that's probably more like a... Maybe Natter can get his hands on one of these and just chug the whole bottle in like 10 seconds or something. Now this is something I'm going to savor and put over pancakes or waffles. This is absolutely delicious. There's a reason why I've wanted to go to Canada for at least the last 5 years. Never gotten around to doing it because so many other things got in the way. But I recently got my passport again. I had to renew it. So at some point I will make my way up there. I promise. Yeah, this has been some great stuff. Had a blast filming this. So if you have any other suggestions on what I should try from Canada, should I make my way up there, please leave your comment down below, and I will definitely take that into consideration. If you like this video, please like it and share it. Please subscribe. And this has been an episode of Fan Package. And I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. Take care.